Yeah! Superman 2. There's actually a fight this time. So, in Superman 2, General Zod, who is he's from Superman's planet, and he comes to get revenge. This movie has all the charm and all the fun and joy that we saw in the first Superman. It's equally as great and equally as cheesy. Everything I said about the first Superman applies to this Superman. It doesn't look great, but it's fun. When it wants to be a dark, compelling story, it's able to do that. Like, Superman loses his powers, he fights these 3 tougher opponents. Dark things happen to Superman in this movie, and they're handled really well, I think. Christopher Reeve, of course, is fantastic in this movie as Superman. That guy is Superman. He's just... everything about him is just so pure and innocent, and so he's able to just portray Superman just absolutely perfectly. Once again, Superman 2 is a fun, cheesy, really just all-around entertaining movie. It wants a charm, and you can tell that that's the idea. The idea is to charm you, and the movie does that part perfectly. I'm going to give Superman 2 an A-. The Emperor's New Groove stars Davis Spade, John Goodman, and Patrick Warburton. It was one of my favorite movies from when I was like 4 years old. What a joyful, funny, clever, fast-paced, just nothing but entertaining movie. It's so great. Beautiful animation, a great cast, an interesting plot, and an emotional core. What else could you possibly ask for? I love comedy in this movie. It's just so fast. It's so quick and clever, and it's so funny. This movie's sense of humor, it breaks the fourth wall. It's just... and the character of Pacha, played by John Goodman, he is the emotional core of this movie, and he's just fantastic. On all these little details, and that's just what makes you appreciate the movie so much more, because it has all those little details. Gotta say it again, John Goodman as Pacha, he brings so much humanity to that character, and such a human character to begin with, and it's just so great to have that in this movie with all these crazy, zany characters, and all these crazy things going on. If I'm going to talk about The Emperor's New Groove, I have to talk about Kronk, played by Patrick Warburton. He's so funny. He's really stupid, but he's the right amount of logical to where it's just becomes completely perfect. One minute he's doing the most hilariously stupid thing ever, and then the next he's questioning a smarter character's logic. He's what a dumb person should really be like. So he's the main character, and the movie's about his redemption, and that's great. There's a redemption story. Horrible person at the beginning, but somehow you still like him and you want him to change throughout the course of the story. So many jokes where they just break the fourth wall and just straight up tell you, yeah, this part of the movie doesn't make any sense. And that's so great that they're self-aware.
Well, God, it doesn't make sense.
Now look at this map. Like, okay, so they go right down into there, and then they end up there. And then these guys, they go all... somehow they get up over here, and then they go up to the palace. Like, why? He's right, by all accounts. We're going to give The Emperor's New Groove an A.
Dada, I'm turning to a llama. You'll pay the price for your lack of vision.
No, Father, no!
Strike me down and your journey to the dark side will be complete.